Thanks for joining the channel again today. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. So what I want to touch on today over here on Power Query Editor is I've got a sales-based data set. Now with this sales-based data set, I'm going to go into the group by up here under the transform tab. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to group rows in this table based on the values in the currently selected columns. So, I'm looking at two different columns. So let's just say my boss said to me, I want to know the quantity purchased by state in this particular data set because he wants to know how his sales company has been performing in each sort of state in America. And I go, okay, sure, I can get this information for you straight away. Now, you would do this normally in Excel and you just run a pivot and go from there. I'm going to show you how you can do this in Power Query. If you're using a much larger base data set, you can, cut the data set down into this and then push it straight out into another Excel connected workbook to the initial raw data set and give it to your manager accordingly and sort of have him point it a little bit more. So what we've got here, and I go here, I go sum, and I go quantity purchased. Okay, beautiful. And there's my table there. So I can see, I can now sort this out and I can go sort descending. I can see that California or CA, all this has got some, he also looks like he operates here in Australia and Japan and some other places as well, but CA has had the most items sold or the highest quantity purchased. So that's an insight there from that particular data set that you might not have known otherwise. So if I want to go back now, I can close this. All right, and I've got my sales here. So, if I wanted to calculate sales for each sort of particular here, what I can do is I can find my two variables. I can go add column, custom column, and I can go for price per item times the quantity purchased, okay, to times price per item, okay, and this is my sales revenue. Now, in this data set, the sales revenue is already in there, but this is how you would do it. Okay, so I can sort of see the sales revenue there for by going quantity purchase times price per item there. And I can then sort of go, okay, cool. There it is. Now that's in the data set. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, there's the total sales per sale there. Yes, that's the same as sales revenue. Okay, so now that's all there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just have a bit of a look, make sure this data's all clean, ready to go. It all looks pretty good. Okay, we've got our status here. So status, if we kind of want to know, okay, well, what's our sales revenue based on the status? We can go back and do the group by again. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to just change this to currency. Okay, good. So I'm going to go group by, and we are going to go sales revenue. There we go. So status and sales revenue here. So what I can see, total sales revenue. Okay. So what I can see here is that there's $35,309 there that's currently on hold, and there's 4,500 resolved, and there's $309,400 there that's been shipped. I'll put that in currency so I can see. So that's his sort of breakdown there with his total sales revenue versus the status. So that's another sort of little insight there that we can sort of have a bit of a look into. Now,